Start with the passage. What is this passage about? Salt. I think almost all the questions are easy to answer. Should not be a problem. The very first question, what is the scientific name of salt? Which option is that? What term originates from the Latin word salarium related to salt? Mentioned in the passage, salary. How does salt contribute to food preservation? Which option is that? Third option, by drawing moisture out and inhibiting bacterial growth. Mentioned or not mentioned? In which industry is salt used to produce chlorine and sodium hydroxide? Chemical industry mentioned clearly. Which cultural practice is mentioned in relation to salt? Throwing salt over one's shoulder to counteract a bad luck. Ward off bad luck. Mentioned. So far so good. Which of the following statement is or are true according to the passage? Is it the first one? The earliest evidence of salt production dates back to 6000 BC in China. Mentioned. Both Greeks and Romans used salt extensively for food preservation. Mentioned. High salt intake is associated with an increased risk of hypertension and heart disease. Mentioned. So what is the answer here? What is a synonym for the word indispensable? We have got the word many a time. Our students should answer effortlessly. 1 second. So which option is that? Second option. You can also think of the word essential. What is the other word you have to think of? Essential, necessary, indispensable, important, something you cannot do without. Other words are rather easy. Expendable means what? Something you can manage without. Something that is not essential. Shall I go to the next one? Select the best word that fits in the given blank A in the passage. Where is the blank? Okay. I'll read the sentence. The chemical industry relies on salt to produce chlorine and sodium hydroxide, which are essential in making various products, including plastics and disinfectants. Salt is crucial in treating water to make it safe for consumption. It is something like additional or not additional? So what is the answer based on that? First option. Can you say finally? Process we use finally. A reason we use due to. Contrast we use however. As with something like comparison. They don't go with the context. Question number 9, antonym of enhance. Enhance means what? Positive or negative? What is the first one? Intensify, in a way positive, amplify positive, augment, it means increase, boost positive. So what is the answer? Diminishing numbers means what? Reducing. Right, one more word. Declining. I think we got this yesterday. Declining numbers. Degrading. Degrading goes more with standards. Degrading standards means going down. Declining numbers going down. Meaning is the same. But word combination, context, they do matter a lot. Have you copied? Is that the last question? Oh, one more is there. 9 questions. How many of you have got 9 out of 9? Wonderful. 7 plus. That's great. You guys are doing extremely well. Thank you, sir. Shall I go to the next set of questions? What are these about? Fillers, you can get the answer, but options, important words are there. There's something to learn. The school's decision to cut funding for the arts. Underline, do you all have the handouts? Underline cut funding. Cut funding makes a positive impact or negative impact for the arts has for student engagement and the overall quality of education. That means you need a word that has a negative connotation. What is the first word here? Please write the meaning, ramifications. Some of you may not know, but many of you, I'm sure you know the word consequences. Consequences. You all know the word consequences. Ramifications means consequences. Trivial, we have got many a time. Trivial means what? Not important, or what is the other word you can think of? Silly. Trivial issue means what? Silly issue, not an important issue. Can you use that word? Manifestation means something that happens or showing something, right this way. Showing something that is happening. Write the complete last word, happening. Showing something that is happening or that is changing or that is transforming. Then we use the word manifestation. Have you got the meaning? What is the next word here? Euphoria is a positive word. Extremely happy. Write the meaning. You can also think of the word excited. Have you said that? Extremely happy. So what is the answer here? What is the negative word? Ramifications, consequences for student engagement and the overall quality of education. Hope you have chosen that one. His reputation as a financial, this is quite difficult because you have to know the meanings of all these words. Please write the first word. What is the first word? Renegade. Means, why is this color? Okay. Write the word traitor. What is it? Traitor. Someone who cheats you. Traitor is a negative word, and also you have to recollect the word betray. What is the meaning of betray? Someone who is very close to you, loyal to you, cheats you. Then what is the word you use? Betray, and that noun form is what? Betrayal. And everyday English we don't use the word betray. Write this word. We use the word expression backstabbing. Betrayal, backstabbing, traitor, cheating someone. They all mean the same. Renegade means a traitor. Have you copied all the words? Second one is what? Dilettante. Dilettante. T-E is pronounced as te. Dilettante means someone who seems to be interested in a subject but not in the real sense, but not in the real sense. Someone who seems to be interested in a subject but not in the real sense. Some people say, I'm interested in geography, I'm interested in some subject, but not in the real sense. Then you use this word. Have you got it? Have you heard of this any time? Charlatan. This is also an important word. And write that word, write one more word. Everyday English, we don't use this word. Everyday English, we use another word which has two different meanings. Write the word quack. Quack goes with ducks. We all know ducks. Ducks, what do? Quack. But here quack means, write the meaning of these two, they are synonyms. A person who claims to have knowledge but doesn't have. And these words we use when we talk about, bracket, you write the combination word medicine. A person who claims to have knowledge but doesn't have. Sometimes you come across some people, they pose as doctors. Have you come across? You might not have come across, but have you heard of that? On TV they show, someone says, I'm a doctor, then he treats a lot of people. You all must have seen the movie Shankar Dada MBBS. Now you guys are very sharp. And those persons, we use the word quack, everyday English. We say he's a quack. And that means he claims to be a doctor, he's not a doctor. Better word is what? charlatan. Both you have to remember. What is the next word here? Mavin. Quite opposite. A person who has knowledge. A person who has knowledge. Quite opposite or not opposite? Here 4 words negative, 1 word positive. But don't go that way. That is not advisable. Someone has knowledge, write this word. I will do value addition. First you write the word intellect. Then a person with knowledge. People like you, what are you called? Intellectuals. You are all intellectuals or not? When I say that, you guys smile. I don't know why. You are all intellectuals. You learn a lot. You have knowledge or you don't have knowledge? You have a lot of knowledge. No second thoughts about that. Don't underestimate yourself. There is a saying, don't underestimate the power of a common man. Like that, don't underestimate the power of a student or yourself. And write a few important words. These have been given, only a few can answer. Write the word polymath. Nothing to do with your maths. And be careful, not eyebrow. What is it? Highbrow. We are all conditioned. When master says highbrow, invariably you may write eyebrow. But what is the word here? Highbrow. So they are all important words. And write the word genius. Among you some are geniuses. Yes or no? Yes, sir. And also, man of letters. Please write. It is an idiomatic expression. What is the plural of man of letters? Please write these words. That student in the middle, I don't want anyone to sit and watch. That is sheer waste of time. If you tell me, sir, we have magical powers, by looking at you, we can take whatever you have. By looking at the screen, we can take whatever is written on screen. Fine. Do you have those magical powers? Then what are you supposed to do? Right. Please write the word scholar. He is a scholar, she is a scholar. Means knowledgeable person. All these words are very important, mind you. But let us look at the negative side, the other side of the coin. Write the first word. Write the second word. Many of you know these 2 words. Write the third word. Be silent. Deaf and dumb. Dumb means what? Person who cannot speak. But here dumb means what? Nothing here. And Western countries, they use another word. Write the word dud. D-U-D. Same meaning. How many of you know the word dud? Raise your hands. Okay. Write one more word. Moron. How many of you know this word? Good. They all mean the same. Have you copied? In English we have one word. Please write this word. Pun. Don't think I'm not good at spelling. You all know which word? Pun. But what is the word I have written? What does it mean? Either a joke or a puzzle based on homophones. Homophones means what? Homo means same. Phone means sound. Words with the same sound, different spelling, different meaning. For example, weak. What are the 2 words you can think of? Sun. What are the 2 words you can think? These are all homophones. And pun based on homophones. Based on moron, shall I tell you one pun? Why did the moron want to catch a butterfly? The moron wanted to catch a butterfly. Based on that, a question. Why did the moron want to catch a butterfly? Because he wanted butter. Have you got the joke? I should not be asking that question. Anyhow, what is the answer? His reputation, positive or negative, as a financial maven made him a sought after. Please underline sought after. Tomorrow you get the job, then those who are trying for a job, they will come looking for you, they will take your guidance. Then what do we say? You are the most sought after senior. Yes or no? Important expression. Answer is the 4th option. but not easy. You have to know the meanings of all these words. By introducing advanced automation techniques, the new manufacturing process could production efficiency and cost management. Seems positive or negative? Obviously, you need a positive word. Can you use a word like stagnate? Stagnate means a movement, growth is there, or no movement, no growth. What are the two combination words? Please write. Stagnation. Stagnation goes with one, water. Water got stagnated, but it also goes with, write the word economy. Stagnant economy means no development, no growth. Have you copied? But when there is no growth, we use another word. What is that word? Dormant. Dormancy. No activity, we use the word dormancy. And many animals during winter they sleep. We also sleep in winter, but how long do we sleep? 10 hours or 12 hours. No work, we sleep 14 hours also. But they sleep days together. What is the word for winter sleep? Write the word hibernation. They have given in exams. Don't think I'm trying to show my knowledge. All these words have been given many a time. I'm not here to put up a show. Many students know the word hibernation. What is the word for summer sleep? Only a few know. Please write the word estivation. These are all important words, useful when it comes to close test, pillars. Hibernation, estivation. Winter sleep, summer sleep. And some animals, including man, we are all active during the day or night. So what is the word for us? Write the word diurnal. But animals like bats, owls, they are active during the night. What is the word for them? Please write the word nocturnal. Diurnal, nocturnal. Two important words you have to know. Shall we go back to questions? By introducing advanced automation techniques, a new manufacturing process could, you cannot use stagnate, interpret, could interpret production, do they go hand in hand? No. Confound means, please write the meaning, confuse or surprise a lot. Confuse or surprise to a great extent. We use the word confound. Does it go with production? So when you introduce new technologies, new process, new methods, what are you trying to do? Revolutionize production. So what is the answer here? That is easy, should not be a problem. Shall I go to the next one? I am sure you all know the word interpret. The diplomat's speech was designed to, the nuances, please underline the word nuance. Means what? Slight differences. Write the word slight differences. Have you said the same thing? Slight differences, nuances of the complex geopolitical strategy that guided the negotiations. Usually, diplomat's job is to do something good or something bad. Something good, that is sheer common sense. That means you need a positive word or a negative word. Augment means, write the meaning, increase. What does it mean? Increase. It has other connotations. Today we talk about augmented reality. Have you heard of augmented reality? Virtual reality. There it's a different meaning. But generally, literally, augment means increase. Can you use the word increase and nuances? No. Obfuscate, an important word. We have got many a time. Tell me what is the meaning. To make something vague. To make something vague. What is the meaning of vague? Not clear, ambiguous, vague, obfuscate, all related words. Obscure also you have to recollect. What is the third option here? Elucidate means what? To explain clearly. Seems positive or negative? Hold that one. Circumvent has 2 or 3 meanings. In this context, avoid. Avoid something. cleverly or illegally. Bracket you write exploiting the loopholes. First you write, I will explain. Avoid something cleverly or illegally. We have law, but in the law there are loopholes. So some people, what they try to do, they exploit the loopholes in the law. That means they try to do or avoid something in a clever manner. Have you got the meaning? A lot of people do that. That's a different thing. What is the positive word here? Answer is what? Elucidate the nuances. Means explain clearly the nuances. Perfect. Is that the last one? The critic aimed to the narrative structure of the novel to reveal, underline the word reveal. As our students, you should tell the synonyms. We have got so many times. Reveal, divulge, disclose, make public, unveil. All these words should come out like bullets. But don't aim at the master. Hidden meanings, underline hidden meanings. That is a clue. Reveal hidden meanings. When you try to reveal hidden meanings, what do you try to do? You try to open something or not? You try to something like opening up or deconstructing or going to the starting point, trying again the same thing, the process. These are some of the ideas you have to get. What is the first option here? Obviously, when you deconstruct, go back to the starting point, try again, all the secrets may come out. Hold this one. What is the second one? Trivial, trivialize. Can you use that word here? Assimilate. If you assimilate, you cannot take out the hidden facts. Assimilate means to, please write, to integrate. What is the word? Integrate. Here we have to integrate or take out. So you cannot use assimilate. Conglomerate, an important word. Write this combination first. Business conglomerate. Imagine there's a big business house, a big industry, a big company. Then you say it is a conglomerate. Means something like bracket you write, multinational company. When it comes to multinational companies, we say conglomerates, business conglomerates. Have you heard of this any time? Imagine there's a big company. Usually a company produces one product or many products. Then we use, write this also, multifaceted company. Multifaceted goes with individuals also. Underline multifaceted. MULTI, multifaceted company. Multifaceted personality. Some people can dance, sing, write, do so many things. What do you call those people? Multifaceted personality. Companies also you can use. And big companies, usually they have a lot of products. Then we say conglomerate. But imagine a person is very rich. Many of our students know we use words like filthy rich, stinking rich. But write this combination, business tycoon. Have you heard of this any time? He is a business tycoon, means very rich businessman. An important word, please write that also. Have you written? I'm looking at you. The one next to you. She is lost in her thoughts. Where, I don't know, don't ask me. Shall I go to the next question? Oh, over. Have you worked on the parajumble? But before that, how many questions based on pillars? 5. Who has got all the 5 correct? Okay. Torch required, not required. Who has got 3 plus? No. 2. Why? What could be the reason? Your grammar came to your rescue or it did not come to your rescue? Adjective, noun, this, that. Come out of that. You are not going... See, imagine today's paper is a very good paper. But for the passage. Passage, damn easy. But other questions are not easy. And all the questions are based on what? Exposure to the language. contextual awareness, word combinations. How do you get these? Some magic, some mantras, or our favorite, my favorite, not your favorite, which paper? Shall I go to the next one? Have you worked on this para-jumble? Have you got it right? Sir, we'll come to know in 2 minutes. Easy or difficult? Difficult or very difficult? Very difficult. If you get this right, today is your day, celebrate. Shall I do it now or shall I hold it and come back? How many of you now raise your hands? I will not ask the next question. We go with the majority. We will come back. Have you got it? Okay. What are these about? These is also our favorite turf. We are obsessed with grammar all the time. Easy or difficult? 5 difficult. I think 3 plus should be practically thinking, pragmatic approach. After the sun had set, any problem? We assembled around the campfire. Here sun had set, which tense is that? Past tense. We assembled around the campfire, past tense, nothing wrong. Doing what? Toasting marshmallows, singing songs, and we were exchanged. Is it grammatically correct? What is the past tense? What will you say? We exchanged. You can also say we were exchanging. What is the other one? We were exchanging stories, or we exchanged stories. But we cannot use something like we were exchanged. Can you use that? So which part has an error? Easy, damn easy in my opinion. No, sir. Okay. We'll come to know. The meticulously, I use this quite often. Tell me, what does it mean? You all should read your questions meticulously. Means looking at the minutest details, respecting every letter, every word, every phrase, every clause, every sentence. The meticulously planned 5 nations tour. Underline the word tour. Tell me which part of speech is it? Noun. Before noun, what do you get? Now we will use our grammar knowledge. Adjective. Can adjectives be in the plural form? So will you say 5 nation tour or 5 nations tour? So where is the error? Strike off the letter S. Easy or difficult? It must have made you happy because you got a chance to use your grammar knowledge, adjective noun combination. Her reputation within the organization deteriorated. Underline the word reputation, deteriorated. Deteriorate means positive or negative. Going up or coming down? Coming down. Why? Significantly. Significant means what? Important. Because his ill nature. All of you write 2 expressions. First you write the word because. Then you write because of. Many students get confused. What is the subtle difference between because and because of? She missed the bus or she came late. Imagine, she came late. Ask the question why? Because she missed the bus. After because, what do you see? She missed the bus. Is it one word or group of words? Is it a clause or a phrase? Clause. She missed, because she missed the bus. If you use the conjunction because, you need a clause. Because he came late, because she missed the bus, because something happened. And if you use because of, imagine it was raining heavily, she came late, and buses got delayed because of heavy rain. Then we say she came late because of the delay. Because of what? Delay. We need only one word, that is a noun. That is a subtle difference. Have you got it? After because we need a clause. After because of we need a noun, the reason. Because of delay. Because of difficulty. Because of some other factor. Now we'll go there. Answer my question. Will you say because his ill nature or because of his ill nature? Because of what? His ill nature. Ill nature. Because of his bad nature. So one preposition is missing. Which one is that? Of. Add of. Where will you add? Because of. This is not easy under pressure. I am rather curious How many of you have got this right? Raise your hands. Not too many, but I appreciate those. Not easy. Do remember. If you know the difference, it doesn't mean you can answer. All of you should remember. How many of you have learned 200 grammar rules? Raise your hands. No one. 1, 2. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, sir. You haven't learned 200 grammar rules. No. Do you know there are sources to learn 200 grammar rules? You know that. But you haven't learned. Great. You're all great people. But imagine you have learned 200 grammar rules. Does it mean you can answer all the questions based on grammar? All the questions based on rules? Why not? Besides rules, what are you supposed to have? Contextual awareness, not current affairs. Contextual awareness. In the past, only rules. But now things have changed. Standards have gone up. Just because you have learned 200 rules, it doesn't mean you can answer all the questions. Impossible. Besides rules, what is required? Contextual awareness. When you read a sentence, you should understand what does it talk about, what is the context. Once you understand the context, then rules come into picture. Then apply the rules and make sure that is the appropriate rule, then you can get the answer. And if you say we haven't learned 200 rules, then I cannot tell you something beyond that. I have to stop there itself. Shall I go to the next one? So what is the answer? 22. Which part has an error? No, some students want me to do that also. Which part is that? B. Now, which option is that? Second option. The intricate characteristics inherent in various poultry species. Underline the word poultry. Tell me, why should you underline? Which part of speech is that? Noun. So, which rule does it go with? I will give you the options: number, gender, case. Which one? Number. So what is the rule you have to recollect? Some nouns always have the singular form, but they take a plural verb. And I usually give 5 examples. What are the 5 examples? Cattle, poultry, gentry, vermin, clergy. That you have to recollect. The intricate characteristics inherent in various poultry species. Various poultry species, singular or plural? Plural. Profoundly contributed to the development of their distinct behavior. There goes with singular or plural. Distinct behavioral patterns and specific care requirements. The key says there is an error in the second part. Which part? Check once. But my answer is no error. How many of you have chosen no error? Perfect. Be confident. No error whatsoever. Spanish literature course I completed last semester. Something is missing here. What is missing? A relative pronoun. Which course am I talking about? Spanish literature course, which I completed last year, provided me with something. Have you got it? So which part has an error? Is it the last one? Who has got all the 5 correct? All the 5 correct? Raise your hand fully. 1, 2, give them a big hand. Before I could say you did it, I am really happy. That is a competitive spirit. Today they will encourage you, tomorrow you will encourage them. Very simple. 3 plus. Beyond that I will not go. I will go to the next set of questions. What are these about? I think only one question based on phrase replacement. The young artist's unique style and innovative approach allowed her to break down the crowded art scene. I've given many a time. Tell me, what are the 3 meanings of the phrasal verb break down? One meaning is what? Stop working, stop functioning. My car broke down yesterday. Second meaning is what? To collapse emotionally. The old lady broke down when she heard the shocking news. What is the third one? To break into smaller parts. You go to a shop, you buy a lot of stuff, you expect the bill to come to 5K, but that fellow says 8K. You're surprised, not surprised. Then you ask the cashier, could you please break it down? Then he says rice this much, wheat this much, sugar this much. So 3 different meanings. Can you use that here? Can you use a phrasal verb breakdown in this context? No. Now you have to check. It talks about breakthrough, you all know. Breakthrough, positive or negative? Positive. Progress, make progress. That awareness should be there. Break even goes with business. You invest 1,000 rupees, you get back 1,000 rupees. Then what do you say? Break even. You all know that as prospective bankers. Can you use that here? Broke down. 2 is there. Can you say broke down? Use your grammar knowledge, elimination approach. What is the third one? Allowed her to break through crowded art scene. Seems right, hold that one. Break in. Break in has 2 meanings. What is the first meaning? How many of you know break in? Raise your hands. Please write the first meaning. Interrupt. It goes with conversation, speech, meeting, work. While I'm speaking, someone tries to interrupt. What do I say? Don't break in while I'm speaking. Means what? Don't interrupt while I'm speaking. Second meaning, we don't use, but put it in brackets. To enter by force. A building, a house. It goes with houses, offices, thieves, police, individuals. You lost your house key. Then what? How do you enter your house? You break the lock or not? That is, what do you say for that? Right? Break into. To enter by force, we have 2 phrasal verbs. Break in, break into. But we don't use break in. Which one do we use? A thief broke into my neighbor's house yesterday. Break in we use to convey the meaning. What is the meaning? Interrupt. Can you use that here? So what is the answer? Break through crowded art scene. What are these about? Word swap, I suppose. First one is difficult. I think 2 are difficult. 2 are, I don't know, 5 or 4. 2 are easy. As the players engaged in the maneuver, already I've told maneuver means to do something in a skilled manner. Dexterity means what? Skill. Please write the word dexterity. You do something in a skilled manner, using your skills, then we say maneuver something. And this is not easy because it goes with chess. What is the context here? Underline chessboard. Then you cannot use rustling maneuver. Rustling means, please write, movement of paper, hair, feathers. Hair moves or papers move. They make some noise or not? So that time we use the word rustle. Have you copied? Birds' feathers also. As the players engaged in the, what is the word here, cue? It comes from the word castle. You all know the word castle? Part of European culture, British culture, they have castles. And one of the as a noun, it is a building. And usually it goes like this. I am not an artist. And these are conical shaped things are known as spires. What are they called? Spire. And this is a noun. But castle also means protect. What does it mean? Protect, guard. When you play chess, you try to protect your king or not? You don't protect your king, game is over. You all know chess? Okay. Someone is angry. Yes, sir. Lot of force. Anyhow, as the players engaged in the casualing maneuver on the chessboard. They could not help but notice, what is the clue for you? Papers. Rustling of papers. Have I given the combination or not? That means which two you can form a pair? PQ. How many options with PQ? Only one option. Now you check RS, which added to the strolling. Write the meaning of stroll. Some people say stroll also. Means walk. Evening walk, leisurely walk. Shall I continue? I will continue. So what is the meaning of stroll? Leisurely walk, not leisure. How do you pronounce that? Leisure. Don't think my English is wrong. People say leisure time. What do you do in your leisure time? This is a typical question. But what are you supposed to say? Leisure time. Oh, some students are very sharp. I appreciate that. What is the last word here? Feeling. But you have a clue. Underline feeling of urgency. Seems right or wrong? Perfect. And brief what? Break. What break? Strolling break. Means for walking break. So what is the answer based on that? Not easy, mind you. It is not at all easy. How many of you have got it right? Wonderful. Highly appreciable. This is rather easy. The devastating impact. Devastating means what? Negative impact on a large scale. The devastating impact of pollution on fragile habitats. Habitat means the place, home of a plant or animal. And fragile we have got so many times. What does it mean? Delicate. Anything wrong here? Underscores the urgent need for environmental awareness and proactive measures to preserve our planet. All the words are in position, correct place. So what is the answer? This should be easy for you people, many of you. How many of you have got this right? By developing accessible technology, underline the word technology. Have you ever used accessible technology? What are the words that go with technology? Innovative technology, world-class technology, state-of-the-art technology, modern technology, conventional technology, redundant technology. These are the combinations. So where is the word innovative? That means here accessible, growth and accessible. There's a problem here. Right word would have been access, not accessible. But let us see how many options with PR. What is the first? Where is the first option? Okay, hold that one. What is the next one? QS. Q is what? That is affordable. Technology is affordable to everyone. Underline the word affordable. Affordable has two different meanings. One meaning, to have money. I hope last rows guys are writing. Are you guys writing? Imagine I went to a showroom. I wanted to buy a car. My budget 20 lakhs. But they say it is 30 lakhs. I don't have so much money. Then what do I say? I can't afford that car. Means I don't have enough money. Not affordable. Affordable means I have enough money. That is one meaning I'm sure many of you know. But imagine I work for this organization. Can I say something against this organization? If I say what happens, from tomorrow you will have a new English faculty. Very simple. They will sack me. Being here, can I talk against the management? I can't afford to say a word against the management. I can't afford to say. Means nothing to do with money. If I do, the impact will be negative. So please write that. I can't afford, I will give an example, you will smile. I can't afford to ignore the Hindu paper. I can't afford to ignore the Hindu. Yes, sir, or no, sir? Okay. So what is the answer here? QS. Q is what? Affordable to everyone, nothing wrong. S is what? Contribute their ideas, skills, nothing wrong. So only one. Which one is that? To ensure accurate financial forecasting, the team must review all deadline and can you say all deadline? All, can you say revenues? all transactions. That seems right. And here what is, which one is that? R. And here the end of quarter deadline. That also seems right. That means what is a pair here? PR. Now how many options with PR? Let us check QS also. What is Q here? Revenues. And address any revenues issues. What is the clue for you? Pending issues. And company's revenues. That means what is the answer? This is also easy. One is difficult. Do you have one more question? Research superiors. Can you say research superiors? Can you say research reliable? Research suggests that. That means how many options with PR? You have to check. Both PR, only PR. Can you consider third option? Please respond. Can you consider fourth option? Can you consider fifth option? Now tell me which one is your answer. First one or second one? Some typo here. So what is the answer you have to choose? How many of you have chosen the second option? First option? Nothing wrong with first option also. Both are same. Is there any difference between 1 and 2? That is a typo. Under pressure you must have thought, okay, PR, that is the answer. No need to feel guilty. Over. Oh, what is this? లేదు ఆగమ్మా. What, from where does it start from? Thanks for reminding. This is a tough parajumble, but let us take elimination approach. Then first we'll take elimination approach, then we'll take pairs, then we'll think of the correct order. You have to respond. Can you consider A as the first one? Underline in other words. Can you consider B as the first one? What is the reason? Underline the pronoun we. In a way you can consider, but underline that, we'll see. Can you consider C as the first one? Yes? You guys are really good. Hold C. Can you consider D? Already effect has been mentioned, then when discussing, means it cannot be the first one. So don't consider. Can E be the first one? Why? Underline the pronoun it. You have to decide between B and C. Which one seems correct? So what is the first one here? C. What is C? The Flynn effect tells us that the human mind is much more adaptable and malleable than we might have thought. Then we have to, you may get tempted to see where you have Flynn, the word Flynn. What is the clue for you? You have in D, you also have where? I think A also you have. But here, what is the second one? It is not A, it is not D. Underline all of you. Will you give me time? I will explain. All of you please underline. What is the clue for you for the second one? Human mind. Human mind, what it does? Sits idle or thinks? Where do you have the word thinking? E. So what is the second one here? It seems that some of our thinking patterns are not necessarily innate. Innate we have got many a time. Please write the word inborn. Intrinsic, inborn, innate. Please write. I cannot because I have written something. Okay, I will write here. Innate is an important word. And some important synonyms are there. Intrinsic, inborn. Also write the word imbibed. Imbibed, inborn, intrinsic, they all mean the same. And there's one important idiom you have to recollect. For some people, certain things are habits, part of the personality, deeply ingrained. Also write the word ingrained. These words are familiar or you have come across for the first time? Some are familiar. And some people certain habits part of the personality, then we say, have you copied all these? Please write this. Second nature. It is his second nature, or it is something happening outside? Nothing? Okay. It is his second nature, it is her second nature. Means what? Part of his personality, part of her personality. Have you got it? Okay, now let us go to, what is the first one here? See, what is the second one? E. What do you have in E? It seems that some of our thinking patterns are not necessarily innate, but rather things that we learn from our environment. The clue for you for the third one, underlined word environment. When we talk about environment, here write another word, ambience. Also write the word society, culture. We are not talking about nature. We are talking about our exposure to man's progress. Ambience, atmosphere, environment, society, culture, all these. When you talk about society, culture, environment, ambience, what is the word you use, you can think of? You are exposed to. You are exposed to that ambience. You are exposed to Indian culture. You are not exposed to American culture. What is the word we use? Exposed. Where do you see the word exposed? Go to B. When exposed to modern industrial society, we think about the world in different ways than our ancestors did. Environment, exposure. Do you see the continuity? What is the third one? B. Now, how many are you left with? D and A. What could be the fourth one? Is it D or A? Not A, because here D talks about which effect. The same thing, elaboration. In other words, it talks about the same thing or different thing. Once you say something, you want to reinterpret, then you use the expression in other words. That means what is the first one here? Between D and A, first one should be D, because it talks about Flynn effect. And the writer wants to tell us what it means in other words. How many? Here CEB one group, DA one group. How many of you have got this order? Please respond. How many of you have attempted? How many of you have got first one? Good. Second one, number has come down drastically. Now, there are two scenarios. One, be happy with the first one, be happy with 1 mark, but be a little greedy, go down the line, lose that 1 mark also. Which one do you want to do? Be happy with 1 mark. Have we done with it? A tough one, not at all easy. I've just explained.